Hello, my beautiful keto family. In this video, we're going to be marrying the ketogenic and the Mediterranean diet. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Talita from Shrinking with Keto. And at the age of 32, I had a hysterectomy performed, tossing me directly into the menopausal pool and adding an extra 40 pounds to my already morbidly obese existence. Now, throughout my ketogenic journey, I have lost over 190 pounds. I reversed my type 2 diabetes and regulated my hormone levels naturally. Since then, it has become my obsession to help you claim your life back now. Full disclaimer, I am not a nurse, nor a doctor, nor a medical professional of any kind. All and every single piece of information that I provide you with in my videos is based on my own very, very extensive research, my personal experience alongside people that I have helped and coached. And I know it's more than enough to help you. Let's start by defining what a Mediterranean diet is. Now, as somebody that lives in the Mediterranean and comes from an Italian father and a Greek mother, I know a lot about this type of eating. The Mediterranean is a region, so when we talk about the Mediterranean diet, we're talking about the foods, the produce, the meats that we eat over here and the ways that we cook them. It is not a diet in the sense that it has a calorie count or macronutrients, but more of a lifestyle. The ketogenic diet, on the other hand, has specific guidelines when it comes to macronutrients. Now, the ketogenic diet is a high-fat, moderate protein, low carbohydrate diet that usually stays in the levels of 70 to 75% fats, 20 to 25% protein, and no more than 5% in carbohydrates. Studies show that the ketogenic diet has incredible health benefits besides just weight loss, such as insulin resistance, blood sugar control, reversing type 2 diabetes, and beneficial effects when it comes to cancer and neurological disorders. The Mediterranean has also numerous health benefits. It has been associated with lower all-cause mortality and morbidity. It lowers the risk of cancer, cognitive disease, cardiovascular disease, metabolic syndrome, obesity, and type 2 diabetes. So I will just let you imagine what happens if you possibly marry the Mediterranean diet and the ketogenic diet together. Take the list of keto-approved Mediterranean foods, such as leafy greens, fatty fish, some meat, some dairy, and we put them within the macronutrients of the ketogenic diet. Let's get straight into it and see specifically what Mediterranean food we can incorporate in our keto diet, starting with vegetables. Arugula, artichokes, asparagus, which are also high in alkalinity, bell peppers, broccoli, the versatile cauliflower, cabbage, celery, some cucumber, collard greens, eggplants, garlic, some green beans, and all of the leafy greens. We can also have mushrooms, onions, spinach, and the versatile zucchini. Now let's shift over to fats, the main part of the ketogenic diet, since more than 70% of our calories do come from fats. Let's see what Mediterranean fats we can put in that macro calculator. Let me interrupt you for a second. If this is the first time you're seeing this pretty face, let's make sure it's not the last. So go ahead and subscribe to my channel, ring the bell icon so that YouTube can let you know every single time I make a new video for you. Olive oil is the main fat source on a Mediterranean diet, which is very powerful in antioxidants and the only omega-6 oil that does not cause inflammation. Now, olive oil is better to be consumed raw since it does not have a high smoking point. And if you are to cook with olive oil, then try to cook at a medium heat. Instead of olive oil, we can use avocado oil, which has a much higher smoking point. We can also consume tallow, lard, and butter. Now let me explain something. On this side of the pond, and I mean Greece, the standards for butter are much higher. So if you're consuming butter within the US, please look for high quality butters. It is very important when you're following the ketogenic diet to maintain a high quality standard for your food. An excellent source of fats on the Mediterranean diet that fit perfectly into the ketogenic diet are also olives and nuts. Let's move on to our next category, meats. Now, in the Mediterranean diet, we eat lamb, beef, poultry, veal, pork, and buffalo. A very important distinction we need to make between Mediterranean meats and U.S. meats is that in the Mediterranean, we do not have GMO. We do not have genetically modified food. So when you're shopping for your meats, please make sure that they're grass-fed meats if you want to follow the standards of a Mediterranean diet. And that takes us over to fish. Now, in the Mediterranean, we have a lot of fish, fatty fish, and that is exceptional sources of fat for your ketogenic diet. Now, fish are often overlooked in the American diet, and fish, especially the smaller ones, are a great source of omega-3. The types of fish we want to be consuming on a ketogenic diet are fish like sardines, salmon, sea bass, cod, red snapper, herring, trout, and tuna. Seafood are another big part of our Mediterranean diet, and they have incredible health benefits and are a fantastic source of protein. When it comes to fruit, besides all the berries, blueberries, blackberries, raspberries, strawberries, in the Mediterranean diet, we're strong consumers of lemon, avocado, and tomatoes. Now, I want you to be very careful with your consumption in tomatoes, as you can quickly exceed the macros. Let me also mention 2 extra foods that we eat plenty of in the Mediterranean, and I have incorporated in my ketogenic diet throughout these years. Eggs and basil. Not in combination unless you really like it, but basil is aromatic, and fresh basil. I'm not talking about the dried basil. Basil can be incorporated with almost everything, and it is fantastic. And eggs are so versatile that you can make 1,000,001 recipes with them, and it is something that we eat in the Mediterranean a lot. Let's shift to our last list of foods and my favorite, dairy. Now, allow me, as an owner of a traditional Italian restaurant and the daughter of an Italian chef, to bring my Italian dairy products top on the list. Parmigiano Reggiano, ricotta, mozzarella, all types of mozzarella, including buffalo mozzarella, but especially burrata. Burrata is the creamiest type of mozzarella you can ever have, and it's so tasty. Gorgonzola and pecorino romano. Now, pecorino romano is an excellent dairy for those that want to avoid cow dairy. And to pay tribute to my Greek mother, we have feta cheese, goat cheese, and high-fat Greek yogurt. Now, if you want to implement the Mediterranean keto diet right now, go to the link in my description below, and I have put together for you a complete list of Mediterranean foods that are compatible with the ketogenic diet. Please feel free to ask me any questions in the comments section below, and I will try my best to answer every single one of them. So there you have it, the perfect marriage of the Mediterranean diet and the ketogenic diet. Oh, and the most important thing of all, chin up or the crown slips.